Hi guys! So today I wanted to talk about the idea of not believing everything that you hear. So in the AT world, especially when you're newly certified, you're just getting your feet under you, starting your career, it seems that everyone has a lot of advice. And not all advice and not more advice is always helpful. So I'm here to encourage you to be really careful about whose advice you take and who you allow to influence you. So as I mentioned, it seems like everyone has their own opinion, and sometimes a lot of people are very vocal about that opinion. So like I said, be careful and filter that information on the way in. Don't believe everything that you hear, and kind of take everything with a grain of salt. Maybe do a little bit of background info on who that person is that's giving you that advice and why they have that certain opinion, and be analytical and critical of it and decide if it's something that's of value to you and helpful to you, and if it's not, just put it to the side and ignore it, and maybe that advice will help someone else. So I do encourage you to find a mentor. Find someone that can help you. I know lots of experienced athletic therapists that are willing to give people guidance. You can even have a mentor a little bit from afar, so you can watch someone and emulate what they do and just observe and grow that way. But I do encourage you to reach out to a mentor in one way or another. And then once you find a mentor you think would be good, do your homework, do your background info. So Google them. Go ahead and Google me right now. Lindsay Langless, my maiden name is Lindsay Ivy. Go ahead and Google me and decide if you think that I'm worth listening to. Do your homework on that person and really analyze whether they have accomplished the thing that you want to accomplish. So if you want to own your own clinic one day, have they done that? Are they running a successful clinic? If you want to work with pro sports, are you listening to someone's guidance who has worked with pro sports and who has done so long term? How successful are they within that career? What has been the longevity of their career? So just be critical, be aware, be analytical of whose advice you're taking, and choose the best advice for you and what you want to accomplish long term. Which brings me to my next point about controlling your influences. There's a thought that says that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And I talk about this all the time because it's really eye-opening. If you are constantly spending time with people who are negative, who are critical, you're going to become negative and critical. So, and then the same if someone is motivated or uplifting. So you really want to surround yourself with people who motivate you, who allow you to be just as driven and just as successful by proximity to them. And I think that that concept extends to the resources that you consume as well. So the advice that you're consuming online, the podcasts you listen to, the books that you're reading, the stuff you see on social media. So again, be critical of what you're allowing into your life and decide, is this helping me or hurting me? Maybe scrolling through Facebook and seeing all of these political posts gets me really fired up and gets me really angry. So maybe I should unfollow those pages, or maybe I should spend less time on social media so that it's not influencing me negatively. And the same about who you're speaking to. So maybe you are working a field event and you've got a coworker or a coach who you just don't feel good being around. They don't uplift you, they don't motivate you. You always leave that game feeling kind of grouchy, kind of ticked off. Maybe limit the influence that you're allowing that person to have in your life. So be critical of what you consume, what you allow in, because in the long run, your mindset is going to determine your success in every aspect of your life. So preserve that mindset, protect that mindset, and be subjective, be critical of who you allow to influence you and whether they're a positive influence that's going to help you long term. So that's my advice for you today. As always, send me some messages if you have questions, if you have a topic that you want me to cover. I'm hoping a new blog will be out next week for you guys from a guest blogger, so I'll let you know when it's ready to go. Have a great day.